Good Friday morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I am rejoicing and I'm glad in it. Yes, second day in a cap. Headache is still here. Hey, but God has blessed me to be up and about. So, we're talking in Mark chapter 4 about sowing seeds. Jesus has just called 12 disciples, and he's doing parables because he's at the seaside, and such a great multitude is there that he's had to get on a boat and teaching and preaching. His ministry will grow one day. And so as he's talking to the people, he gives the parable about a mustard seed, and he said, so how do I compare, how do I liken this to something? I know, it's like a mustard seed. When it's sown into the ground, it's smaller than any other seed. But once that little dead seed is planted, it shoots up and its branches grow and it sprouts out that it's a big bush. It's greater than any other. And birds come and they use it for shade. It's a humongous. And if you've ever taken out a mustard seed, it's tiny, 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 tiny. So it's greater than any other herb. And what he's saying now is, yes, Jesus is just starting. So the ministry is not big, world known right now, but he's starting. And everywhere he's going, he's teaching, he's preaching, he's doing what the Lord, what God, the Father, called him to do. What's our application here is whatever God has called you to do, whatever he has purposed in your heart, don't look around comparing it. Because he said, what shall I liken it to? What can I compare it to? We don't compare yourself to anybody else. God has plans for this person, that person, and you. No two plans are alike because you are unique. We're royal priesthood, a chosen generation. Yes, your DNA may match that of someone in your family, but what he has given you to do, yes, there can be two singers, three singers, four singers, five singers, musicians, writers, but what he has planted in you, only you can do it. And so it may not start at something big, but what he wants us to do is to be faithful because he's telling you it will grow. Because once we plant seeds in the ground, he's already showed them the parable of the growing seed in 26 through 29. Is that a man sows seeds in the ground. And then he goes on days and nights. He doesn't do anything to it. He comes back and there's a full plant. It starts with a blade, and then there's like an ear, and then there's corn. It means we plant and be faithful. God gives the increase. And that's what the Father is telling us. That's what Jesus is telling us. Be faithful. Do what the Lord has told you to do. One day, one moment at a time. Continue to look up. Continue to focus on the goal. Paul said, I press on. Press toward that mark of the high calling, of the prize of Jesus Christ. I love you. God loves us. He so wants us to love one another. Today, Mark chapter 4, 30 to 32. Plant your seed. Be faithful. Keep growing day by day. Keep spreading that good news, whether it's vocally, whether it's through art, whether it's writing, playing an instrument, smiling. Somewhere you're working to increase God's kingdom. Have a great weekend, and God willing, I'll see you Monday. Bye.